All right, so here we're doing problem 5, but we're supposed to repeat this problem. Instead, we're supposed to use this number. So basically, this is not going to be well, okay. Sometimes you want to write, sometimes you don't. All right, so we're not going to use this. We're going to use this function instead. And we're going to go from 0 to 3,000 instead of 0 to 4,000. So that's out too. But we're manufacturing X number of HD TVs per month, and the monthly marginal profit here is this. And what we want to do is figure out, we're currently making 1,400 of the TVs, and we're planning to increase production to 1,500 TVs, and we want to know the change in the monthly profit, okay? So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to figure out what the integral from 1,400 to 1,500 of this function. We have 300 minus 0.2x dx. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Well, again, I'm not going to break this apart and keep separating it. I'm just going to say, okay, well, let's take the integral of this part. So that's going to be what? Well, that's going to be 300x. Now, this one is going to be minus 0.2x squared over 2, okay? And then that's going to be evaluated from what? 1,400 to 1,500. All right, so I do see that I can cancel. So that'll be a 1, and that'll be a 0.1. And so that's going to make it so we have a little less to write down. And so now we're going to evaluate it from here. So we'll have, what, 300 times 1,500 and parenthesis, and then minus, and 0.1 times, and now we'll have 1,500 squared. And that's all going to be in one thing, minus, and now we'll have 300 times 1,400, and then minus 0.1 times 1,400 squared, and that. And now if we go and we plug all that into our calculator, and again, on this one, I'm not going to do all that, but we know how to type stuff in. What we get is $1,000. Okay, and so that's going to be what it is. That's going to be the change in the monthly profit if we increase from 1,400 to 1,500 TVs per month. And so that would what it be. Now, what if they had said instead of manufacturing, say 1,400, say they started with 1,500 and they're going to go to 1,400. So now it's going to be 1,500 here and 1,400 here, or 15, 14. Well, how do we do that? Well, we're just going to change it to it's 14 and 15, and then we put a negative out in front, and then that means we're going to lose $1,000, per month. So that's kind of a key thing, how to think about this. We can go either direction, going increasing or decreasing. And when we do decreasing, remember we change that sign out in front. All right, so let's stop with that and come back for another one.